It's me, Mikey Pipes, Monday, March 28th, 2022. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. Sorry I didn't have anything for the weekend, but we're on our way to a job in North Woodmere, which is kind of like South Valley Stream. It's in the southwestern corner of Nassau County, which is on Long Island, New York. And the customer has a water heater that's leaking. Now, it leaked last week, it stopped leaking, now it's back, and it's not that old. It's matter of fact, it's new. This is what he said on the phone. So let's go on over there and see what's going on. Stay tuned. Hopefully it's something exciting. Hopefully it doesn't make the cut of unpublished content that I gather. But we shall see. Interactions with the homeowner and how we get the job done in a professional, courteous, and clean manner. All right, guys, let's get going.
This is all wet, whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not good. All right, let's see.
So here, let me just show you this picture because my wife got the actual leak. Pretty sure it was coming out of this back pipe right here. Sorry.
Oh, and the boiler.
That random copper pipe back there. I'm not sure what it's
on the boiler.
All right. The boiler, right?
Yep.
Which is not this.
Not the water heater, no.
Wait, this is the water heater. That's
the tank is full. That's why. Expansion tank is full. The boiler.
That's why it's causing the leak.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what it is.
Let's close that. Okay. We need this tight back there. All right. Expansion tank and relief valve. Pressure's a little high.
How do you know?
There's a pressure gauge right there.
So.
All right. So, for some effed up reason, the two 30 PSI relief valves that are in the box in my truck are actually 50 PSI relief valves. So now I'm running to the supply house to get what I need. Oh, I hate not having the parts in the truck. All right, let's see if our buddies at Nassau HVAC supply house have what we need. Good morning.
Good morning.
I need a couple of 30 PSI relief valves. You got? Yeah? Oh yeah, right there. Very nice. All right, surprisingly, Nassau HVAC Supply had what I needed. It's the first time in a very long time. So I picked up two of them because I need to have at least one in the truck at all times, and since I'm using one, I needed two. All right, let's head back to the job. I got the extra number 30. I got the deep shank water heater temperature and pressure relief valve. And I have the 30 PSI relief valve for the boiler. So let's head on back to the job. I'm going to show you how we drain down that expansion tank so we don't flood out that boiler room or get any water anywhere. I'm going to show you how I do it. Let's go. All right, first things first. If you notice, no service switch in this boiler room. So I got that off. Now, let's isolate whatever we can here. 1, 2, 3. Returns. There's two there. There must be a split zone leaving. I wonder if they have IFCs. I don't know. Armstrong. So, we have a drain right there. Let's get our drain hose on. Into the bucket. Stay in there. Okay. closed. Alright. We'll take off the automatic air vent so we don't get airlocked. Draining down. She's full. Now, unfortunately, my Milwaukee M12 inflator is not in the truck. All right, I cut the drip leg. She's been dripping for a while. Oh, 3. All right, take that out. Okay. Let's spin this out. Wow. Ooh. Nasty. A new 30 PSI. Get you on there. Come on, baby. One-handedly. Come on. Get on there, buddy. Why don't you want to cooperate? There we go. Alright, let's tighten that up. Hold on. Stay right there. Stay right there. Okay. All right. Minimal drippage. There's the old one. Here's the new one. At least they put it in the right orientation. All right. All we gotta do now is the relief valve. I'm gonna get a 3/4 press coupling there and put the drip leg back on. Fill the boiler back up. All right. Let her fill back up. Get the air out. Combustion test. The automatic air vent's working, kind of. Let's wager. Is it going to continuously leak water when it's done? Top of the lots, 1.25 air scoop. Oh, that's very suspect, I'll tell you. Well, if we tighten it, it's not doing its job anymore, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, she's leaking. She's a leaker. If you bet yes, email me, Mike at mikeypipes.com, and I'll send you a free sticker. If you bet no, well, today's not your lucky day. All right, let's close that. Let's take some pressure out of the boiler. All right, let's just take the pressure out and swap out that high vent. All right, let's go get one. All right, take two. This is the Calefi automatic air vent length. I buy mine with the check valve, so if I need to take this off in the future, I don't have to drain down the whole boiler. See, there it is, supplyhouse.com. Okay, let's fill it back up. Okay, nicey nice. See, tits. All right, I got that open. Take out this relief valve. It's closed. The water's gross, by the way. Good old switcheroo. One-handedly. There you go. Look at that. Sweet. Oh. Don't get your boots wet. Alright, let me stop being retarded and use both hands. Okay, that's closed. Slowly open up the isolation valve. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Suck up the water so I don't track it across the wet carpet. Alright, all I gotta do now is coupling there. Fire up the boiler, make sure we have circulation, combustion test, sticker, valve tags, all that good stuff. All right, I had to kick the relief valve, drip leg out of the way to get the probe inside the top of the boiler for my combustion analysis. And I'll let this run for a little bit. We're also gonna make sure that both the zones are circulating and that they both come back hot, all three of them. Let's just kind of trace this out. So here's one. Looks like that's a basement slab. And here's these two. Yeah, first floor is split. Let's see the first floor loop. Yeah, actually, like it disappears. Let's see. Oh, this goes into the slab too. And my probe fell out. Okay, I gotta get in there. Come on. Stay in there. It's not staying. I'm gonna hold it. I don't know if you can see that. See that lower the light? It's on. Let me turn the flash on. See? That's on. What happens if I hit the reset? See? It went off. I bet you it's not even wired. Let's see. Is the low water cutoff even wired properly here? Let's find out where it is. Looky what I found here. Alright. Switch contacts. Switch contacts. I have a bypassed. They have the low water cutoff bypassed. All right, let's go tell them the good news about the low water cutoff and see what they want to do with that. You have a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, I fixed the immediate issues.
Okay.
And I checked the warranty on the water heater because there was a drip coming from that as well. Okay. It's not on warranty, but it's not that expensive part, so I told your husband about that anyway, but I replaced that.
Okay.
I'm doing a safety check now. We test the exhaust gases, all other good stuff like that, which is fine. But I noticed that there's a device called a low water cutoff that was never wired in or not wired in because it's defective. I'll show you if you like. You have a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that too. Yeah, so this little box right here, it has a green light on it and the yellow light, the orange light on it. It's called the low water cutoff. And inside here, they just bypassed it and wired it together so it doesn't turn off the boiler if there's no water. It's a code requirement to have this. If there's ever like a pipe leak or the boiler loses all its pressure, the boiler can run empty. If it runs empty, that's very, very big hazard. So I'm not saying you have to, but I'm here to, fix the immediate issue and make sure it's running properly and safely. I tested, the exhaust.
It's defective and they have to come back, right?
How old was this thing?
They moved in.
So 2015?
Because,
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
because they messed up when they.
Or has it been repaired since then?
No.
All right, so either they didn't bother, they just
They messed up when they first did it. They leaked it.
leaked all over the place?
Leaked all over the place.
Okay.
Because they didn't do right. The guy came to the inspection. Their guy came
yeah.
because they don't turn it on until the
there's
inspector comes.
yeah.
The inspector came, said fine. The guy came, turned it on, and left. Leaked everywhere. Ruined my carpet, walls, everything. Pouring out. Like this leak is nothing compared to what it was doing when it was.
That's where we're at.
So you're saying they did that knowing that this was defective and didn't.
Well, we know that this is defective because the light is on with a low water light.
Right.
And if this was like that out of the box, they specifically didn't wire it in because it was defective. Or at some point after it was installed, it went defective and someone just bypassed it, took it out of the equation. Eventually, these cheap little plastic things will destroy the computer board inside there. That's what happens with these. I see it frequently. But it's entirely made of plastic. Like if you want, I'll put in the real one in, that should be there, and there's a 9-day difference. But again, I'm not looking to do more that's necessary here, but I have to make you aware of it because that's my job. So. All right. Don't know if we're doing a tune-up yet on it, but there are my numbers. Let's get the little sticker on there. It's so nice, by the way. Love those stickers. Very, very nice. We'll see. We'll see if we're going to replace the low water cutoff and do a tune-up. Got the relief valve in for the water heater. Deep shank relief valve for the boiler. The coupling there. New Amtrol number 30. New Caleffi 1/8 oil air vent. All right, so I laid the law down with the homeowner, told him about the low water cutoff, that, listen, there's a reason why it's code. And, you can bring a camel to water, but can't make it drink. I gave him a price while I was there to replace the low water cutoff, which involves draining down the boiler yet again, which is not really a big deal, and then wiring the new low water cutoff to the boiler, which not so simple, but again, maybe all in takes a half hour, 45 minutes. I gave him an attractive price on it, and they're more concerned, like, oh, I didn't realize I was going to spend so much money to replace, the expansion tank. I could buy it I could buy it online for $50. I was like, oh, great. I was like, so I'll come back and I'll put your expansion tank in. I'm going to pay you. You're going to pay me for my hour that I was already on site, and you're going to pay for another hour when I come back. And then while you're at it, why don't you get the relief valves too that you need, right? And that way you'll have a job done with absolutely no warranty or guarantee. And he goes, yeah. I was like, listen, we're a mobile warehouse, right? You pay a premium for that. And we also guarantee the repair for 24 months, right? Like, you wanted me to just replace the relief valve. And what would happen tomorrow when the relief valve drips again? You're going to want me to come back, and for free. So I have the rebuttals for price and complaints, and just told Mike and he's like, all right, whatever, because I gave the wife the price before I actually did anything, and she was like, all right, like maybe it's one in one about the other. I don't really know, but it's all good. Nice couple, but got it done. They didn't want me to spend another half hour to do a tune-up, right? They didn't want the lower the cutoff replaced. In their mind, their reasoning is it's been like that for 6-7 years in their mind, and it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, guys, be well. God bless. Stay safe.